My name's Jordan Kirker. I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and I've been doing CrossFit for about 2 years now. First time I heard of CrossFit was from a patient that came to me after running a Tough Mudder. He had rolled his ankle. He told me he was training for it, doing CrossFit, which was some unique combination of gymnastics and Olympic lifting, performed at a high intensity. I remember thinking to myself, I'd never heard it before, but this guy's crazy, and I'm going to be seeing a lot more of him in my practice. So I stopped working out about 3 years ago. I was taking care of a lot of athletes and weekend warriors that were getting injured and needed surgery. I had a young family at the time, a new career. I just couldn't take the chance of getting hurt. So I was quickly out of shape and gained about 20 pounds from eating garbage. So I decided I needed a change and started to go to a traditional gym, which left me pretty unfulfilled and had a hard time after about an hour of working out of even breaking a sweat. So things changed when my friend told me about CrossFit. The first workout was a 12-minute AMRAP. It was a kettlebell complex where one partner rested where the other one worked. So I essentially worked out for about 12 minutes. And all I remember at the time was lying on the floor, staring at the ceiling, gasping for air, thinking I was going to die. So it took me a week to recover from that workout, but I haven't looked back since. Since then, I've been in better shape than I ever was in my teens and 20s when I was playing sports competitively. It's changed my life, and I believe it's a unique way for people to improve their health and overall mental well-being. CrossFit gets bad press for high risk of injury, and I think it's a result of the mainstream fitness industry that's both intimidated and threatened by its popularity and effectiveness. There's no question that shorter workouts with functional movements performed at high intensity is the most effective way to train. But the truth is, CrossFit's no more dangerous than any other athletic activity, and I actually think it's less dangerous. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I treat sports-related injuries every day. Few, if any, are ever a result of CrossFit. The bottom line is CrossFit's not dangerous. Uneducated people are dangerous. If you've never done CrossFit before and you come into a CrossFit gym and try and deadlift 400 pounds or do a ring muscle up, there's a good chance you'll get hurt. But that's not what CrossFit is about. It's not what it promotes. Education is a critical part of the CrossFit program. So I was destined to have back problems. My father underwent 2 spinal surgeries in his 20s. I herniated my first disc when I was a medical student. When I was a sports medicine fellow in Los Angeles, I lifted a very heavy patient in the operating room and felt a pop in my lower back. I had progressive leg pain over the next 2 weeks and couldn't stand for more than 2 minutes in the operating room. I eventually had an MRI that showed a large herniated disc that compressed a nerve that was sending shooting pain down my leg. The pain was so intense and I couldn't work that I had to tell the spine surgeon to just take it out. So I wound up undergoing spine surgery. Over the next several years, I developed progressive arthritis in the lower back, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to do a lot of the normal lifting that I thought I could do. But since starting CrossFit, my core has never been stronger, my back's never felt better, and although I do have to modify a lot of the Olympic lifts, CrossFit still remains an essential part of my life. The beauty of CrossFit is that every movement can be scaled or modified in some way. If you have back problems, shoulder problems, or knee problems, you can still do CrossFit. You just have to modify your movements or scale your weight in order to prevent further injury. But CrossFitters tend to be active people. Most of them are not getting injured doing CrossFit. I've treated a number of CrossFit athletes, and all of them have returned back to CrossFit, both with encouragement and proper guidance.